What's up YouTube, this is HeyHoBrando, welcome back to another great video. This time I at least remembered to start recording right from the get-go, and boy oh boy do we have a lot to cover today for this episode. So sit back, enjoy, and let's see what sort of chaos we can get into as I just killed that chicken. So the flooring of the base is almost basically done, and we're just at this point just going around collecting as many of the stuff that we need just to finally get it finished off so we can actually work on other projects. I got some other ideas I want to do onto it, like we have to get the walls up so we can at least get some protection going on. And as of right now of us doing this episode, the main idea of the first floor is the base is that when we finally do get villagers, because we only need the 2 just to get them going, we're gonna make that into the trading area for the villagers, and other floors would be for me, Joseph, and probably like some armory and such like that. Maybe even make like a farm. Like I could definitely see maybe more so the first floor is both the farm for animals and for the villagers because of just how big it is. Finally getting enough wood to finally finish off the floor. So we are leaving the bottom part basically still not the bottom part, the middle part basically stone, because at this point it's like we just wanted to get other things started off because we had another thing that we wanted to do in this episode, or basically at this part, like we were getting pretty tired out on doing our things of building up the wall, building up the floor. Joseph at this point, he's still filling up the thing so it looks like we actually have a solid base foundation, and it's still not done even at the time of recording all of this. We still got a lot of things we have to do, and even our storages are getting full, and we definitely need to find a way to definitely work on getting a more storage system going on better instead of just throwing everything into one little area. Finally deciding we should do probably more than just go about and building. We're actually going to check out the lush caves and seeing what we can find. We have this lush cave system down below us, and we were deciding like, might as well see it. I thought I could land on that, but apparently Joseph already landed on that. It caused me a little bit of damage, but that's fine. We got more than enough to keep us going. So we're like, well, let's go and see what we can find down there. Oh dear God. I think I found Skulk.
Oh, now I need to find you then.
So yeah, indeed, we actually found some Skulk. And at this point we're both thinking, or I'm at least thinking, that there has to be an ancient city near us, but I've never had to deal with Skulk before. Like I said, I've been playing Minecraft off and on to the point of I don't really get far. I'll play it for a bit, get bored because I don't really go exploring that much. So me going to the lush caves, that's a first for me. Me seeing Skulk, that's a first for me. So at this point I'm just going around collecting some things still down here, seeing what we can find, and also making sure that I wait around for Joseph, because I don't want to have to deal with the Skulk on my own. He had dealt with it before, so he knows what to do. Me, not so much.
Oh my God.
What?
Come over here. What do you see?
Oh, come on. Yeah, so little bugger found the first 3 diamonds of this world and had to be down here by Skulk, and what made it more painful for me is the fact of I was over here getting rid of the Skulk and I completely missed it. It pained me to think about that, but at least, hey, we now have enough that later on we can make a diamond pick and hopefully get obsidian so we can get another portal up and going at our main base.
Run!
Oh crap. Oh crap. Yep, I'm dead.
Goodbye! Shit! You got it!
I can't. Yep, my first time dealing with a warden, and it's yeah. I didn't know what to do. I come to find out too that his little energy beam that he can shoot can go right through the goddamn wall. Didn't know that. Like I said before, this is the first time I ever had to deal with a warden, and ugh, that's what I had to deal with. But the floor is now done. I decided that I really just wanted to try to at least get the first layer of the wall done. I'll eventually get at least almost like 1.5 layers of the walls done. I just wanted something that would resemble a base coming from afar, and from afar it does look like an interesting thing. It's like this is gonna look like a big tower at the end, and I don't know how many episodes it's gonna be. I mean, like I've said so far, I believe at this point now we are hour 6, I believe, while being in this world. 3, 6, 7, about 6 to 8 hours, so we've gotten this much done at this amount of time, and I really wish I could just spend a whole day just doing this, but with the amount of work, and also I have a few other games I want to play at the same time, really don't have that much time to get all this sort of thing done. I at this point, I kind of wish now I kept my Nintendo Switch so I could at least do a lot of off-screen stuff while I'm making my way back and forth to work. So just wanted to add this in just in case I do forget that I said this. I actually always wanted to make at the main entrance of the base a sort of toru gate, like the same ones you see in Japan. Always wanted to make something like that in one of my builds, and I thought like this would be a good time to do it. Ran out of wood, and I have to go get more oak wood so I can keep everything looking the same. But eventually I will get back into this. I just kind of like left it as is for now, and I think right now it just gives it a little bit of depth. But definitely as time goes on, I'll be making more of a thing. Basically, another little thing to get started on as well, I wanted to see how to make stairs properly with planks. Mostly because I like now how planks look like as stairs, so I just wanted to kind of get like a stairway going on, just to see if I can get a good starting point on how big each of the floors should be ceiling wise. I don't want to make it too big, but at the same time I don't want to make them too small. So I'm just working on it, trying to see if I can find a good alternative onto how to build stairs properly. I'll probably be going back into fixing it, but for now I'm just basically looking around, making a curved system so we can have it going on. I mean, with how wide these rooms are, we don't really need to make the rooms too tall because we'll have more than enough room, but it's just something to keep in mind while we're building up.
You were like blocking off and this way. If you keep going this way, look.
Oh dear God. So yeah, my theory was correct. We were actually on top, or at least close by, an ancient city. It's actually a little bit further away from our base. Like when you go down to that dirt bridge that I made earlier, it's actually right by the water. That cave that was right by the water, yeah, it takes us straight down to the ancient city. So at this point, we're just getting things ready and trying to figure out a safer way to get down there, because I know for a fact that there's some good loot down there in the ancient city. And yeah, so my dumb brain, I thought it'd be a good idea to, yeah, go check out down there in the ancient city and see if we can probably get some loot. And the reason I say it's a dumb idea is because of this. Oh! Woo! No, 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 don't touch me. That is my nose.
I haven't responded yet. I'm just watching you.
Yeah, so me being me, I get myself shot and killed by the warden. terrifying thing. So we decided at that point that we're not going to do any more of that at all, and we're just basically going to see what else we can do to try to get ourselves stronger. Because I think at this point we need to make ourselves to another get better stuff. So yeah, even though for you guys it's only been a couple seconds since we finished up that ancient city, for me and Joseph it's been actually a couple days. We were taking a couple days off from this, and we had the grand idea of trying to go back down to get our stuff after the warden went and touched my no-no square. And well,
And at the ancient city. What? That was not us. Run.
I'm in lava. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I fell in lava. So yeah, after that point, we were just kind of like, you know what? Nah, we're not gonna go to the ancient city because it's like we're not ready for that. We're not ready for that. We only have iron gear and we got a lot more stuff to do. And I'm just like, hey, you know what? Good thing we got all this extra stuff right here because we're not gonna get our stuff. So at that point, we're just like, yep, we're gonna hunker down. We're gonna get our base situated, and because you know what, we have some great ideas going forward on this. Finally deciding to go back on working on the Toru gate for the front part of the entryway. I was trying out a few little things, and eventually we do come to a design that we like for the main gate. I was using a picture I found online, so if it's not the best looking one out there, sorry for that, but I think at how the end with how the things will look, it came out pretty well. And we're still dealing with some zombies and other things coming into our base, but yeah, we're working hard. We're working hard by trying to get everything going as smoothly as possible. Deciding that our food issue was still a major problem, we had a good idea of actually making the bottom part of where the main floor is actually into a farming area. Originally, we were going to have it up on the main floor, have villagers on one end, an enchantment table in the middle and the back, and then the farm on the other side. But with all this area down here, we decided, you know what, screw it, let's actually make this area the farm area. So basically we're just going around. He's finishing up the final bit onto it, so you can actually see the base eventually of to it. It would actually be encased, so it'll look like the base is actually being hauled off and not just floating in there. But in the end, it actually looks pretty cool and actually looks pretty big. At this point, Joseph actually comes up with an idea to actually make the Toru gate actually look a little bit more like it, with the little lip that goes upward by using staircases. I couldn't figure out how to do it properly, but as you can see now, he's actually inputting it in right now, and I think it actually looks really great. Now, this isn't like the final design of the Toru gate. Once we get actual colors and concrete properly, I'll be doing it more into a different color scheme onto it. I just wanted to get wood onto it because I actually wanted to get a little bit of decorating onto the base going on. But I think for how it looks right now, I think it actually looks really great. I haven't done something like this on a base in any of my Minecraft plays before, and definitely I'm going to be working on trying to make this tower look really great when the time comes. Adding down the grass blocks, or more so the dirt blocks, and hopefully that it turns into grass for our farm, because I found out that you need that for the sheep. And sure enough, check it out, first sheep actually comes rocking right in. We eventually get a lead onto it and put it onto there, but it's just more funny the fact of that actually happened, that we didn't have to really go around looking for it. And yeah, that little skeleton down there, I made sure to keep that down there. That little fucker was bugging me earlier. But I think that's going to be it for this video today. Right here, I'm just adding a little bit more into the farm to keep it going on just a little bit, because we need the wheat and the seeds for the other things we have going on. But we're actually at the limit that I can actually do for commentary with this type of way. And close to 15 minutes, I think that's a great way of ending videos on for this sort of thing. But believe me when I say this, there's a lot going on with this video, a lot more coming up, and I can't wait until you see it all. But either way, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button if you want to see more Minecraft. These type of videos with the Minecraft takes a long time for me to do, with the editing, the recording. I mean, right now, like I said before, we're almost at now 10 hours. So, this has been HeyHoBrando, also been playing with Joseph Roth. Until next time, I will see you in the next video. Peace.